Happy New Year, gamers. Mid-Season 20 is live today, January 8th, 2026, and on the main KarQ channel, that's where I show you all the balance patch changes and stuff, but in this video specifically, there's a blog article that came out today called The Gift That Keeps Giving at Mid-Cycle, which covers all the miscellaneous things that are happening this season, including game modes, new upcoming game modes, shop skins, mythic skin stuff, rank resets, and a little teaser. So let's begin from the top. Season 20, The Gift That Keeps Giving at Mid-Cycle as of January 8th, 2026. Today, winter might be settling in, but Season 20's Mid-Cycle is keeping the heat turned all the way up and the action burning bright. Showdown Shuffle throws structure out the window, Quick Play Hacked brings Assault Mode back with a modern edge, and Junkrat's Loot Hunt turns a weekend into a reward-filled explosion. Add in a Molten Mythic for Doomfist, Esports Flair, fresh shop collections, plus drives, and this mid-cycle stays lively with multiple ways to warm your winter. Let's bundle back up and break it down. Okay, first thing we have is something called the Showdown Shuffle mode. Another showdown will hit January 13th to 26th. So January 13th is next Tuesday, and it's going to be for 2 weeks. It is built around one simple idea. Let's see what happens. So in the Showdown Shuffle mode, you'll lock into a role, but your hero is going to change constantly, which will keep every fight fresh and every round unpredictable. So it looks like kills, assist milestones, and even your own elimination, so, jumping off the map twice, can all trigger swaps of your hero, turning each match into a fast-moving remix of the roster. This is mystery heroes on steroids, like HGH Gut and all. That's what it sounds like. So the result is a mode that feels loose, or light, loose, and surprisingly freeing. There's no pressure to master every hero, but the opportunity to try someone new. You're encouraged to experiment. Well, how am I going to experiment if you guys just randomly keep changing stuff? But I guess. Adapt on the fly. That's true. And enjoy the moments where things go sideways in the best way possible. Not knowing who you'll be playing or what comes next is the best part. Showdown Shuffle is available across Control, Hybrid, Escort, Push, and Flashpoint in a 5v5 format. Match modifiers rotate throughout the game, adding just enough unpredictability to keep things interesting without disrupting the flow of fun. Sounds like a pretty fun mode if you're already a Mystery Heroes enjoyer. Any shapeshifters in the comments who lurk this, if you know what a shapeshifter is, you're a real one. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can stay as a non-knower. I enjoy the Mystery Everything custom mode made by Cactus Puppy. It's a custom game mode that I play with my community a lot, where it's not only mystery heroes, but every time you press your ultimate is also a mystery. It's randomized as well. It's really chaotic, but actually really fun. So I'm curious and excited to see how Showdown Shuffle goes, where it's especially not within the boundaries of workshop constraints and is actually like programmed into the game properly and things don't bug out. If you've played our Mystery Everything mode, you'll know how D.Va has 2 ultimates with the bomb and remake, and having that become a mystery and every time kind of bugs out the game mode sometimes, which sucks. But yeah, that's coming out next Tuesday, so you don't see it right now. But what you do see as of today is something called Quick Play Hacked Assault returns. So from today till the end of this weekend, January 8th to January 11th, Assault mode, which is 2 CP for the non-Overwatch 1 players. Assault will step back into the rotation with a Quick Play Hacked weekend that blends nostalgia with modern Overwatch pacing. Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, and Volskaya Industries return exactly where you remember them, but the fights feel very different with today's heroes, balance changes, and team flow. This is a chance to revisit a familiar mode and see how the current roster reshapes your strategies. Jump in, vote on the map, and see how old school layouts hold up in the Overwatch 2 era. It's a celebration of where Overwatch started, tuned to feel fast, readable, and right at home. So in this picture, you can see all these new Overwatch 2 heroes like Wuyong, Vendetta, Hazard, and Juno in an old classic Temple of Anubis map. Junkrat's Loot Hunt. So January 22nd to 25th, so that's next Thursday, exactly 2 weeks from today, till next Sunday, so that same weekend, will belong to Junkrat, and you can bet that he's bringing explosions and prizes. Junkrat's Loot Hunt turns the weekend into a straight shot reward chase where every match counts and progress never resets. Play a little or play a lot. Either way, every game gets you closer to another loot box. Challenges stay flexible, letting you grind everything out in one long session or spread the chaos across the weekend. There's no daily pressure, no strict schedule, and no tricks. Just matches, milestones, and up to 9 loot boxes waiting to be cracked open before the event wraps. Oh, and the explosions, obviously. It's loud, generous, and exactly as Junkrat would want it. Boom first, ask questions later. or never and just unbox your rewards. So this doesn't look like an exclusive game mode. This is just a cosmetic challenge. Do the challenges on that specific weekend and you can earn 9 extra loot boxes for all your cosmetic needs. That's coming up in 2 weeks. Next, we have the new mythic skin for this mid-season. They used to do mythics every season, but now they've been doing like 2 mythics a season now, so now they're pumping cosmetics. Mythic Magma Titan Doomfist Hero Skin. Introducing Magma Titan Doomfist, a mythic built around raw strength, control, and unmistakable presence. This skin channels blazing energy through a sleek streetwear style, turning Doomfist into a walking inferno. Across 4 upgrade tiers, the look gets refined with additional gauntlets, colorways, and effects that let you shape just how much heat you bring into every fight. Custom ability VFX and unique sound effects make every punch land a fiery statement, reinforcing you and Doom as the unstoppable force you have always been. Start with a complete mythic form and then tune it piece by piece, dialing in the exact balance of burn and spectacle befitting your unique style. Become a storm of molten fury and unyielding defiance with Mythic Magma Titan Doomfist. So that is what the skins look like. Next section is called Last Chance Rank Reset. The competitive reset is closing in, and these are the final moments to lock things down. Your titles, galactic skins, and competitive points are all on the line, and every match carries that extra weight. Your ending rank reflects your final push, so finish strong and leave your mark, stack points, secure rewards, and finish on your terms before placements reset and the climb begins again. The clock is ticking. Rally your squad, queue up, and make the last stretch count. So for the uninformed people, the last 2 years, every February, they've been doing the PvP yearly ranked reset. 2 years ago, they did the whole, like, everybody's HP went up, projectile size increase, blah, blah, blah. Last year, they added perks. This year, so next month in February, who knows? But this will wrap up the year end. The galactic weapons will become legacy, I believe, so then all your current competitive points get converted into legacy competitive currency, in which you can now buy golden weapons, jade weapons, and galactic. Who knows what this year's weapon color is? Maybe ruby, diamond weapons, prismatic weapons. I don't know what they're cooking. Hope it's good. I have things to say and criticisms about this whole legacy points versus just like just earning competitive points and buying any of the yearly gun skins. But yeah, I've yapped about that and criticized them enough. Well, never really enough, but yeah, I still think that system's stupid. Just let people who play competitive just buy any of the options. Like, come on now. Anyways, that's what they're saying with the last chance rank reset, if those who don't know what the rank reset is all about. Cosmic Owl skins. Esports Pride arrives with Cosmic Owl skins that rework iconic looks for Widowmaker, Lucio, and Reinhardt. These legendary recolors take fan-favorite designs and push them into cosmic territory, blending competitive legacy with bold new visual flair. Timed alongside live esports moments in Season 20, the Cosmic Owl collection bridges the gap between just watching the action and being part of it yourself. It's a stylish way to show your support, celebrate the scene, and bring a bit of pro energy to the battlefield. So that's what they look like down here. Next, we have the Season 20 competitive drives. So from January 30th to February 4th, that is exactly about 3 weeks from now. That weekend, probably Friday to I think the following Tuesday, drives will return with a sharp burst of progression controlled by your commitment and performance. Push through checkpoints, take on themed objectives, and climb towards exclusive Season 20 rewards like the new green signature. Wins matter more as you climb, bonuses kick in when you play with friends, and losses stay forgiving early before scaling higher up the ladder. Drive score can be earned across core, competitive, and stadium. So regular, ranked, 5v5, 6v6, open queue, stadium modes give you multiple ways to push forward and prove your drive to rise. For those uninformed, competitive drives are that little cosmetic tag you see on people's names. If you queue up any games, you might see people rocking them from the previous season. They only last the subsequent season, so if you earn this season's green color signature, competitive drive signature, it'll only last throughout next season. And if you don't do the next season's drive, that following season, you won't get their new drives, etc., etc. All of this is to say this is just a cosmetic and an incentive for people to play ranked at the end of a season cycle. Most people who play live service games will play a lot at the beginning, finish their battle pass, and never touch the game until the new season. So drives are a way for retention to bring people back into the game, especially near the end, to quickly grab some more FOMO cosmetics. People who play competitive regularly hate this in the sense that, especially if they don't care about cosmetics, because that's when they feel like competitive quality goes down a lot in that final weekend, that final week, January 3rd to February 4th. Because people are just queuing in ranked casually just to farm some games to hopefully grab their cosmetic drive emblem on their name and then leave. And then, the match quality isn't as good because they may not be taking it as serious. But that's what drives our next final thing in this article is talking about shop collections. We have the Borealis collection, which I think is available on the shop right now. I haven't booted up the game to look at it yet, but we can show it on the screen. The Borealis collection steps beyond traditional holiday vibes into high fantasy winter legends. So we have Mercy, Wuyang, Lifeweaver, Sojourn, and Echo Borealis skins. They take on the icy celestial form shaped by frost, starlight, and arctic power. They're elegant, magical, and designed for the coldest battles. There's also the Heist collection, which is not available as of today, but January 13th to 26th, so 2 weeks, starting next Tuesday. The Heist collection flips the seasonal script. Roadhog, Reaper, and Ash will suit up in the gritty underworld looks built for high-stakes jobs and loud exits. Sharp silhouettes, criminal attitude, and zero holiday cheer make this the perfect contrast to the season's brighter offerings. Crime doesn't take a holiday, and neither do these skins. We hope you had a lovely holiday, as Season 20's mid-cycle is about keeping things moving with new ways to play, familiar modes, fresh twists and rewards to chase, and bold looks to carry you through the cold. Jump in for the chaos, stick around for the climb, or just earn something that makes your next match feel new again. However you spend the season, we'll keep the fight alive all winter long. Happy New Year, heroes. And that's all for this blog article for the miscellaneous things. Again, if you want to see the competitive changes like Zen's Discord orb getting buffed again, Vendetta nerfs, and Freya getting rebuffed again, that's all on the main KarQ channel. Subscribe to both channels if you haven't. Thanks for listening to me yap on this channel. See you guys in game. Bye-bye. Or see you on Twitch, twitch.tv/KarQ. I'm on every week. Bye-bye.